go. Alright. You guys won't be able to hear this quite right now. I might actually be too damn quiet. I don't know. Perks of trying to, get a new mic working just fine. Alright. I think I sound alright. I was just testing that. Alright. Hello, Star. Welcome in. We are just getting started at the moment. Think we're all good? Just testing a few things. And I think we're all good. Alright. Close. And alright, we'll get into it. took my time getting shit together there. Hello. Stone Chipmunk, hello. Aaron, hello. Star, hello. Toothless is in the house. Really? Who's Toothless? The dragon? Right, well, something's happened here to get us started. Like, what's this? So he's not gonna even try and reverse back and try and resolve the situation. He's just gonna sit there, is he? No, he's gonna try and push him instead. They're all okay. Now he's trying to. What are you doing? Tag name and TP. Oh, alright, alright. You might have seen your name before then. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out something's happening here. I know this guy is trying to go the wrong way, but this guy here with the long trailer here. Yeah, it doesn't. He's not really helping the situation. So this guy is also closing the gap. Alright, I'm going to move him, and I'm going to just... Actually, I'll report him first. I'm going to move him. And then what... How do we report, I can imagine? Oh, we'll get you in a report. Then I'm just going to check the context, just so we can get traffic moving. I'm going to go and check the context. Okay, so it's going to take forever to load everything. Ban needed? Maybe. Maybe. I need the context. So I think we know what the context is going to be. I just need it on recording. And hopefully, we will be able to see it if it wants to load all the players. Thank you. Alright. Literally him just sitting there. Is the report going to crash or something? Or is he just lagged out? No, we got players moving in the background, so what the hell's happening here? Dragging out. Average Scottish rain to fix her car's window washes. Right. Ange, hello, welcome in. How do you get the new charter buses to work in TMP? Or do they work. I don't believe they work at the moment. Now, honestly, under any normal circumstances, I would probably be banning people for going around them. But what the hell are we doing? And now I think this is the part we get to see that we saw before. Your friends are toothless. Oh, hello. I think we are. That sort of thing. I see this trailer a lot, and honestly, I'm not surprised that this sort of player is hauling this sort of trailer. Ordinarily, these players, I know what type of players they are. They will obey the rules ordinarily. But when someone pisses them off, like this guy that's trying to go the wrong way, they take matters into their own hands, and honestly, they shouldn't be doing it. A touch quiet. Yeah, this is a new microphone, if anyone hasn't realized. So we'll pop that up a little bit. If it gets too loud, please tell me, because I know what it sounds like when it's too loud and it's not too good. I have the old one here. It's completely not plugged in. I can put this one on this mount. It's a shock mount, but I'd be able to put this one on there if I wanted to. So anyway, with this case, I think I'm just going to leave it. I move the guy out the way. They're off on their little thing, doing whatever they want to do now. Situation sorted. It wasn't a really severe incident. Though if he does that again, he could get himself a ban. I was just going to see if, there was any further context to what we saw, but no, they were just sitting there. I don't know what's going on with the TMP servers lately, but it's been doing this. Please do not disconnect me. It's going to disconnect me. No, the game's going to die. Yep. Right. The hell was that? And that's only been happening, like, recently, ever since I got back. Which is yesterday. The first stream yesterday back. It's been doing that. Yeah, being a nub, absolutely. So the players so increased. Stop with the changelog. We'll get to 1.58 soon. Sooner than some may think. That's all you're going to get. I got a hint. Do I know when? No. Absolutely not. It's still a work in progress. But I know that progress has been made. Come on, game. Thank you. It's taken forever lately. Oh, my ping's actually gone up to 500 ms. That's great. Very good. I don't like that. If the server keeps doing this, I'm probably not going to be able to do really anything. If you turn doing 30, oh, so there's new... Oh, that's right. They were introducing new physics. That's going to be... We're going to be doing a stream day one that comes out. That is for sure. Day one stream. The admin stream is going to be interesting. Though, do I want to deal with the appeals afterwards? I mean, you don't have to be admin to realize that like half the players that I'm going to ban day one of 1.58 release, the players are just going to be appealing saying, admin, new physics, I didn't know, I had to be more careful. Something like that. We'll set the time. I've got to reset everything because the game crashed. Be like, well, yeah. Could be something like that. Actually, yeah, because it'll be about 6 days, technically. Or 6-7 days. Whenever ATS release their update. Oh yeah, channel 0. Anyway, head back up to Calais. Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit. It'll take a little bit. And please don't crash my game again. Thank you. All this because you were trying to go the wrong way. It's this guy again. I'm so tempted to say that he should have just gone around him. Why did he have to do what he did? He had space to go around him. Yeah, British Rage, I agree. Caesar, hello. Cybertrip, hello. It's going to be mad. Oh, it is, absolutely. Oh, yes, I was wondering when that was going to release. I was just casually just watching TikTok. I was scrolling through TikTok and I just see his stream pop up and I was like, oh, hello. He's doing something in an arcade. Decided to go and see what was going on. But yeah, I'm doing fine. It's just a bit dead on TMP at the moment. I'm wanting the update to come out. I normally don't stream on Mondays, so it's a bit more dead than normal. If you know what I mean. It's parked over here. Go Mel, hello. Oh, right. I saw that comment. I was wondering who it was. Now I know. ATS was Tuesday, ETS was Thursday. Oh, right. I guess, yeah, technically 5 days we've been waiting for because, you know, we're going off of when ETS got the update. Oh, of course he has. You know, as a report moderator, I don't know how many people here would remember that. As a report moderator, because I couldn't directly ban people at the time, I was doing CD drives and I was being stream sniped. Because at that point, I was getting viewers, not that many. Let's say in between 5 and 10 average. Not like now. And I was getting fully stream sniped. It was fun, in a way. Is eventually they'd get banned because I'd have to do reports. Like, I have to make the reports. But yeah. Yeah, Storm doing good. Yeah. I guess we're just watching players. They would probably do more reports than usual. Done small patches since then now. Oh, yeah. Just, you know, patching, you know, small bugs that make it through. You know, bugs make it through any version of a game. It happens. But I have to say, games seem to be a lot more buggier than what they used to be. Yes, man. Oh, absolutely. I mean, Peanut got stream sniped a bit, but not in the way that you'd think. I remember Peanut as an admin getting stream sniped, but it wasn't to ram him. It was literally just to drive in front of him doing 30 kilometers an hour down the whole CD road. I don't even think it was 30. I think it was actually doing like 50 or 60. So he was actually within our rules. Because there is actually no rule against stream sniping. It's just what you do when you're stream sniping. I think there should be a rule against it in a way. But, you know, that's for GMMs to decide. New Renault Dash and Wheel? I've not seen it. Well, we definitely haven't checking it out when it gets released for TMP. It's actually pretty quiet here. As I said that, it looked like that Skoda was going to overtake there, but he ended up not going for it. Thank you, admin. What? Admin did nothing. Admin did nothing. Yes, that happened to crew recently. I feel somewhat responsible for that. Did anyone see Crew's stream? I think it was last week. It was doing Nordic, and then some guy went ahead and just crashed right into him. I think it was like 50 minutes into stream. All right, it's more bigger for coaches. Oh, yes, for coaches. Edwin, yeah, Edwin did a good choice of action. I don't think they were blaming me. They were actually saying thank you, Edwin. It's like 50 minutes into his stream. I'm not going to say the name of the player. If you guys know the player, you know them. Okay. They just crashed straight into him, and it was a stream sniping sort of thing. But, Crew did make his location public on, where he was driving because he wanted, his community to drive with him. But about 45 minutes before the stream started, that same player was here, like right here. We were watching this intersection right here, and we were talking about Crew. Someone asked where was Crew, and I said Crew was in Nordic. Big long holiday. That and all that. And yeah, they were the one that said Crewlex is the most corrupt moderator. For those of you that are on YouTube, you can actually find the VOD. The VOD is still on YouTube. It's not on Twitch though. You'd be able to find it on there. I thought I turned off that specific alert message from Nightbot. The playlist one. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. That's still a thing. You can upvote and downvote songs on the playlist. Crew ain't crew. No, he's not. But that's what a player said. And yeah, this is the thing. I set all these messages to be sent at different times, but they all get sent at the same time. What is going on there? Yeah. Right. But yeah, the player said it. Star actually made me aware of what the player said. I was like, my response was like, where the hell did that come from? Out of all the admins, we're calling Crew corrupt now? What is happening? They do. Hell, I've been called corrupt before. It happens. You make one wrong mistake, and even on stream, I might, make a wrong decision. It happens. You'll see it. Oh, well, shit, yeah, I'm thinking I might do. I know I've seen Limes on doing stream elements, and his alerts are actually relatively good. Well, not alerts, but like the messages. They're well timed and all that. So I might do that, because this is just annoying. The only reason why I've gone Nightbot is because, we use it on the TMP official channel. Huh? What? What are we talking about in the chat? I know what a femboy is, but are they trying to use it as an insult? Fuck them. I was thinking, it's like, they're going to be yelling at him because they're trying to fit a pink truck and he's going awfully slow. Angry Folder Shooter. It's a new one. I've never seen that before. Oh no, I got banned for nothing. The admin is corrupt. Yeah, everyone makes mistakes in life. Ban players that obey the rules, not the ones who are trying to stop those players from doing so. Am I like interpreting that message correctly? Well, I'm just confusing myself probably. No, don't ban the players. We don't ban the players that obey the rules. The players that are obeying the rules are fine. The ones that aren't obeying the rules, or even stopping the players from obeying the rules, then yeah, he's lagging. Oh my. I mean, there's not really much happening here. We're probably gonna just go do mostly reports today, but what are we doing? Yeah, then there's this, like, I don't know what exactly is happening here. It's just a big mess, really. Actually, he's trying to squeeze in front of him by the looks of it. That's the thing, without context, I don't know, like, how severe it was. He's not really fighting him. I'm gonna go on a report. I'm just gonna make sure he didn't, like, collide with him or anything like that. You know, we've got to just gotta make sure of that. Because if he has, then, well, then we're probably gonna take action. Please don't crash, come on. Alright, thank you. Ah. See what I mean? He tried to change lanes. He didn't actually necessarily cut in front of him. So let's see from their point of view. What was it like? He'd see him coming though. Probably not the greatest idea. Action time was actually decent. Not the greatest idea from him, but that's why I wanted to go into a report. I just wanted to see if, you know, that happened. It's not him, like, really trying to sneak his way in. He got banned for trying to stop the player that was on the cast. Okay, now I'm starting to understand what's going on. Now, what do you mean by stop? Do you mean by ramming the player? Because, I mean, depending on the context, really, you know, if there's collateral damage because of that, you know, I'd see the ban as more than justified. Yeah, a bit of late merge. I'd probably consider kicking for it because they would have seen him come, but I need to see the context and make sure they didn't, like, ram him or anything. That's basically all I needed to see. I think it was more of a case of doing 110 in an 8. Is it an 80 zone or 90 zone? What's the speed limit here? Or is it at 110 through here? I know the speed limiter allows you to do 110. But what's the posted speed limit? I know these above head signs should show the speed limit at some point. 90. Yeah, ordinarily I think it's not. Yeah, 90 here. So 90 is shown here, but these signs do override the speed limit signs, but they're not on at the moment. 90. Alright, yeah. So 90, so he's doing 20 over the limit as well. My guy, are you trying to bribe me? False ban. Look, honestly, I have no clue what your ban was. So I really can't make any judgment on the ban. But you know, I'd be lying if I said that there were never any false bans issued. Which is why we have the appeal system and the feedback system. Yeah, please don't try bribing the GMs. That's not very good. It wouldn't be the first time someone's tried it. The answer's always going to be no. Especially only for a $5. Come on. I'm sure I'm worth more than that. We're talking about my position here on TMP, guys. You know, been here for 4 years. I'm a leader. Pretty sure it's worth more than €5. Alright, we're gonna head to CD Road now. Like, this intersection's getting boring. What the hell are we doing? Wait, why is it... It might have been a good idea. Because I don't know if the players know what the hell they're doing here. Yes, just new buses. Well, they're preparing for the Coaches DLC, for sure. From what I've seen. Well, indeed. I'm just trying to figure out what's... Okay, they're stopping to let them out. Okay, they're letting him in. I'm just trying to... What was this? Okay. I think we're going to have our first ban of the day. But I do need to see the context. So... Oh my... That's not good. We're going to have like 3 bans, aren't we? Alright. Alright, already been reported. Well, we'll go with you. You were involved in that. Alright. Very unique. Biggie the Fatty.
Don't do it to me. I beg you. No.
Oh, well. Browser sources are being a bit laggy today. Kirkin, thank you for the, how many biddies for that? It's like 50? I don't know. Yeah, browser sources are being a bit laggy. Happens sometimes with OBS, I guess. I don't know if it actually shows up laggy on the stream, though. Biggie the Fat. I actually like that name, though. At least the audio works, though. That's something. So yeah, a certain amount of those biddies goes to me, but Tangier does take us like I think it's like a 10% cut of the biddies, probably even less than that. What am I? Oh, really? Oh, bullying, auto mod, come on. Anyway, we are most likely going to go to the ban here. Like, this guy's driving a bit... Ugh. So, actually, I think this might be more retaliation for what he's done. But don't do that. Don't be like him. Now they're going to fight for the position. Jeez, guys. And then he's just gone and rammed him because he doesn't know the context. Maybe he's his friend, or something like that. Because these two, both rule violators, and then he's just gone and involved himself in the situation that he really doesn't need to get himself involved in. So, this is a mess of a situation here. What? A chipmunk? It's the first time I've seen that.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Did it now?
I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
I can probably reload the browser source. Just a sec. I'll quickly do that. Thank you for the follow. I'm just gonna there'll be something. It's be under here. work. Alright. I'll leave that there. Alright, okay, we need to go look at issuing some bans here. Because we've been on the same report for a little while. So he was sort of forcing his way in there. And then they sort of fought. And then he goes and cuts his way in there. There was no need for that. At that point, you just back off and go on behind him. Why do you need to be that petty about it? Alright, so we go. Taking. Reckless driving. Issue a ban for him. I've got like very much limited space here now. I'll move that old mic out the way. That's ban 1. And then we got him, which needs to get the same thing for inappropriate overtaking, reckless driving. Do I like bananas? They're not bad. Should be checking both our chat histories. And insulting there. So is a bit of insulting there. So assaulting. Add 3 days. So he's getting a longer ban because he's also violated more rules. And then we want the blue truck because he's involved himself in a situation that really he didn't need to get himself involved in. So he's going to get collisions and reckless driving. Check the insult at all in the chat. No. Well, not that I know of. So, with that, go collisions. Collisions, reckless, 3 days. Because he goes and does that. Like, he's not involved in the situation. He's just gone and rammed him for no real reason. And we're done. What about pet? I do like this. Yes. Yes. All of them, all 3 of them have gotten themselves a ban. That was close. It wasn't too bad because he really did floor it. If you're going to do something like that, yeah, floor it. Don't just gut out in front of someone and go slow, which I actually do see players doing every now and then. So, yeah, we saw that. Yeah, hold on. We increased in players? Actually, yeah, we're getting closer and closer to 2,000. Slowly increasing. What's the time? Wait, crew should be live now, isn't he? Crew go live? I don't even think I got a notification. Go away. See, even I don't even get a Twitch notification. If he's gone live. Yeah, today's the 16th. It says admin view. He probably is live, and I just didn't get a notification. Oh, good to know. Why is it so popular? I don't know, because honestly, it became popular way before my time. He never left his lane. And he's sort of half on, half off the shoulder. Not ideal by any means, because it is restrictive. But he didn't endanger oncoming traffic. I'm not going to go for the ban. Alright, that's fine. Don't park like that. What? Why do you just see that and think, oh, that's a great place to park? So he's like, oh yeah, I just didn't get the notification. I'll move him. Cause that's just horrible parking. I can see where he's come from. Like, he's come from the main road there and he's just gone and parked in there. But he hasn't gone and actually looked at how he's parked. You're going to have a player coming down the slip road at high speed. And then go, oh, we're going to go around him. Got to go around him. Is that a lone prime? Can I actually test Tangier myself? I want to try that. If that's the case, I am just wanting... But I have no clue why City Red's so popular, but it's only going to be... I probably can't. Because honestly, you can't cheer on your own channel, which well, makes sense. I don't know. Anyway. We'll just get back to this. Two very long trailers there. I wonder how the railway crossing's going, because we don't actually have that many players online, really. Wait. Is this the naughty trailer? The one that we don't allow? Is it? It is. We don't see it as often, but we do see it every now and then. Now, the reason why this trailer is not allowed is due to... I need to move this keyboard over a bit. Yeah, I'm going to move this old mic down. It's getting in the way. Go down there. Rubbish. Alright. I just need to move that so I can type. Change trailer. There we go. So the trailer itself is it's floating. It's not actually connected. Like, the trailers are not connected to each other. And because I don't see the player names, that's the best I can do is teleport them to service. With a message saying, "Hey, change this trailer. Change the trailer. You know, don't use this trailer. It's not a good trailer." Little Iveco. That's a quick job, Iveco. Oh, you know what I should have said at the beginning of stream? I don't know how many Chinese viewers I have on right now, but happy Chinese New Year. I actually had a few Chinese players actually DM me today and actually say, you know, happy Chinese New Year. I was like, what? I'm not Chinese. I don't celebrate it, but if you do, hope you're out there enjoying yourself. Traffic's moving. Well, we're gonna have to move him, I think. No. Sir, your trailer. Sir, your trailer. No, oh my god, he's gonna hit that. I'm gonna get rid of him. God, that just caused utter chaos because they didn't want to wait for me to kick. They should assume that I'm about to move them. They just turned into utter chaos, really. Brugen. At least traffic's moving. That's good. Automod is Automod's stopping his messages again. Wow. Is my chat? Is this chat gonna update? No, I didn't have it. It's doing this rubbish again. OBS, please work properly. Deadly Dylan, need this update already? I think we all do. I mean, at least there's players on CD Road, so not 100% boring. It's just nothing much is really happening. Alright, we're gonna keep moving. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Yeah, I could see that coming because Mr. Skoda here came way too... It was going around that bend way too fast. Naughty Skoda. You know, these players, all they know is CD Road. They should know it. Like the back of their hand now. You know what I mean? But they still manage to just absolutely misjudge these bends that they've gone around like 100 times already. Yeah, I've seen players bounce across the barrier because of uneven surface. Let's not be doing that. Yeah, he's about to bounce up as I kicked him. Don't be doing that. What does it mean, VTC? What does VTC mean? It just means virtual trucking company. So it's a feature on the TruckersMP website where you can create your own trucking company, but it's just completely virtual. You don't make money off of it. Unless you're like a really big VTC and you do other things other than just driving on TruckersMP. But just generally, VTCs and TruckersMP. It's like, you know, in GTA Online how they have crews and stuff. Or if you got clans on other games, things like that. It's just what it's called on TruckersMP. And honestly, some VTCs, you know, they're like very, very strict. Like they like run it like a proper company in a way. But you've also got some really relaxed. There's some really relaxed VTCs for sure. Some have multi-cloters, yeah. Prime Logistics. My VTC has no quota. None at all. But Death Bend. Players are going way too quick around Death Bend. Might stick around here for a little bit. Relaxing driving on the CD road. I mean, relaxing driving on CD road, just cruising along 80. Nice and relaxing. If you do 60, you're gonna If you do any lower than that, you're pretty much like asking for players to just ram you. Relax and CD do not mix. At the moment, it's not too bad because there's not as many players on CD Road. But generally, no, it does not mix. Like it's not something you'd. What the hell's happened there? Because I was not focusing on him there. I just want to see what actually happened. Already been reported. You would have seen it. I want to see what happened. Show me what happened. No clue. No clue at the moment. So, I got to tab out for the alerts to work. For the alerts to work properly. It's strange. It's OBS just having a fit today. I don't know why. OBS is just not liking the browser sources. Sometimes it likes them, sometimes it doesn't. It's just today it doesn't like the browser sources. Too much going on for it. How to become a moderator? We needed a command for that. That links people to the recruitment page. But yes, you go to TruckersMP.com/recruitment. I think it's recruitment. And on that page, you can see all the positions that are currently recruiting new team members. Right. Well, now we got to see what happened there and why he lost control. He was being naughty. I might actually get a command for that. Don't ban this. I'll ban him for sure. I'm gonna ban him. Why would I not ban him? That's a naughty overtake. Really naughty overtake. My guy is banned. Yeah, no rules are open as of now. What do we got at the moment? Because I haven't checked the recruitment page in a little while. Support is opening 23rd of February, so we've got a few days before that. Nothing for any other team though. At probably some point this year, game moderation will open, but at the moment there's like no need for more moderators. If you look at the web report system, it's very low at the moment. Like no load. Except on game, which honestly, our game report system is usually just spammed with a bunch of useless reports. And I understand why players complain about, their reports not getting reviewed in game. And really, there's not much we can really do about it because players like to just send in useless reports. Support just deals with... It was support tickets, really. And other things... There's some other things that they deal with, like, internally, but that's about it. But, no. Just general support does not deal with feedback tickets. At least I don't think they do. I don't know, I've never made a support feedback ticket. Never even made a support ticket. Oh, what's happened to these guys? Oh yeah, browser source is like not doing too good right now. Hold on. There is a way to refresh them. Because if I go to this screen, BRB, but I click off, okay. No, that doesn't even, it doesn't even refresh them. Okay. Nice, thank you, OBS. I was hoping that would refresh them, but no. Is that what? So many players parked here. We're having a party. Actually, we should probably go back and see what the hell happened with that white truck that we saw just in a bit of a position. Yeah, these guys. Or him, really. That's the guy. Oh, there's actually a report against him. Honestly, he did more to him than anyone else. I'll check the chat history though. Both involved in the situation. How? Because he's an idiot. Unless he does something a bit further back. It's him there. No? No? No, we don't even get to see why he did that. I need to see. Did that affect him at all? Like, did it affect his trailer? If so, I might just go for reckless. Oh, it did. It did. Absolutely. Little light tap, but still kind of quite stupid from his part there. Really fast? Yeah, it'd be really fast right now because it's like nothing. It's like no load. It's very low load on the website. I mean, that's because there's like no one online. Well, except for the 2,000 people that are online like right now. That's like nothing compared to what we usually get. So what's this coming in the opposite direction? That is fine. We see that trailer regularly. But yeah, enjoy it, because once 1.58 gets supported, yeah, people are going to be making more and more reports. There's going to be more players online, and there's going to be a lot of players online for the first few days of 1.58 support. It's going to be crazy. So this is more like the calm before the storm. What? Okay, there's been a few incidents here. Hold on. What are you doing? Too much rubbish happening here. Nice message there. Skip ahead. What are you doing? I hope I set the full context of this one. Oh yeah, that's him behind him. Obviously can't wait for it. He can't wait the few hundred meters that it would take him to get to the motorway and overtake safely. I've got to go back because he's vanished now. Yeah, typical TMP players. Well, actually, no. Typical CD road players. Yeah, suspect. Suspect? No suspect. No suspect's actually further back. There he is. Ooh. Alright, so this collision. Desync? No. No. Not desync. Did they both cross over the line? And both sort of crossed over the line. They did. He did sort of move back. Where was the point of impact? This is why we need a slow motion option. Where was the point of impact? I think he was actually further over the line when the point of impact happened. I think he may have been maybe on the line. It's hard to say. But there's more than just that I wanted to see here. Like, what's happening with this blue car? Oh, he lost control. Yeah, not too bad. Yeah. It's true. It's true. The liability is usually... Yeah, liability is probably going to be split there. Because of where the impact happens. Yeah. It would be. I don't think I would be able to defend that. Because they were both crossed over on the line. I know the grade truck was moving back in. But they were both over the center line when the impact happened. Good morning. Indeed, Zeps. It is a very good morning. So, usually when this happens, I just split liability. Was there anything else I wanted to see here? Yeah, things are good. It's just, you know, we're just waiting for 1.58. Oh, yeah. I think it's the purple. Is the purple scutter got rear-ended? Yeah. Oh, desync. Yeah. Again, behind the scenes things. Ooh. Fun times. Oh. Hard at work. I'm doing admining. Doing my work. Anyway, turn that off. Close that report. It's like he was going to go for an overtake there, but he like thought against it. Probably best. Not exactly the place you want to be parking those trucks. Those are car parking spots. Where are the Scooters going to park? Scooters need a place to park. Many reports, yeah, about 1,000, not 1,000. 1,000 game reports now. It maxes out at 100, so there are some game reports. We'll be doing them in a little bit. We're just doing a flyover of CD Road. Imagine. I mean, if there were 1,000 reports, then well, that would explain why the server's about to blow up. Yeah, devs have done something with the servers. My ping's gone back down to normal. Yeah, 259 ms. That is my normal ping pretty much. But I've noticed some issues with them doing that. Is there no one here? Well, welcome to Duisburg. Not necessarily. It all depends on how the network is routed. It's all provider dependent, really. And we'll just have a look over the plays at the moment. Like, not much happening here, and we're probably going to just go and do reports in a little bit. We are likely going to raid crew after the stream, and I'm probably going to ask him, like, is he enjoying the lack of activity on the server? Jamie, hello, welcome in. Yeah, it's just pretty empty here. Ah, it's getting hot in here. All in Calais? Yeah, exactly. Did that even turn on? I have no clue if that turned on. It did not. It probably isn't. No. Infrared, old-fashioned remotes. Wish air conditioning had Bluetooth. Good night, love from Bangladesh. Enjoy your sleep. Enjoy. I don't see many people in here from Bangladesh. But we used to have a. Actually, do we have any moderators from Bangladesh? No, I know we had one at one point at least. I was looking at his plate for a second now. I thought it said admin. A few players waiting at the red light. So just for so everyone is it is, yeah, that is my time. 4:48 in the morning. It is 24 degrees in here. That's why I was trying to turn on the air conditioner. It doesn't. Where I'm sitting, it's in the wrong position. It just doesn't want to turn on. With the remote. And temperature here at the moment, oh, it I mean, I like summer, but this sort of heat at night is just not normal. You're looking for the winter? At least I've got good heating in here. Hell, even my heating struggles when it starts dropping below 0. That's when the heating starts to struggle. That person hasn't replied to my message the other day. Really? Your PC is there. Yes. I saw. Fires are. Oh, the fires are. Fires are insane. That's the worst part of summer. Yeah, Zep's PC is literally a heater. RTX 3080 running at over 80 degrees on ETS, 40% utilization. Anyone see the issue there? And what's my computer running at? Yeah, you would. I don't know. I mean, Marketplace is just full of interesting people. Oh, my GPU and CPU load's like really low. CPU's 63 degrees, GPU's at 51 degrees. Planet Earth turns. They read it at like 1 PM and just didn't respond. Gonna buy thermal paste a bit. That'd be an idea. I mean, at that stage, like, was it? How old are these GPUs? They came out in like 2020. Yeah, 2020. Around then. Those GPUs are getting on 6 years old. I think honestly, time to repaste. I actually haven't repasted. Yeah, 19 around there. 6-7 years. Yeah. I think it was. I don't know. I remember the 20 series being a thing in 2019. Oh, we got the 50 series now. Alright, I think we're gonna go do some reports. Instead of just sitting here, just watching the players do their thing, nothing happening. Anyone doing reports today? Oh. Crew. Yeah, because there's... Overtaking at a junction. Alright. There was a little bit of action in Dual Spec today. Nothing much though. Either way, the GPUs are old now, so... Yeah, repasting is probably not the worst idea. So he's doing 70. No collisions. I wonder if he's going to get reported for blocking because of his speed. That's the type of rubbish I see on the game reports. He's actually backing off while he's overtaking. That's something you don't normally see. Getting awfully close there. I'd probably make that one a kick. Maybe he decides he's not going there. Oh, yeah, he's decided that he's not going to... Something's happened there. I don't know what. We might need to go and check that out. But he's just decided, oh, we're not going to the rest stop anymore. Driving. It's a simple one. Right. Clip. Ban the Scania Pro tip. Thank you, Mix. That's a very good tip. I appreciate your tip. Anytime. Now, this Skoda. Blue Skoda, yellow wheels. Definition of a troll, maybe? Do I get to see? I don't think I get to see the context. No, he's just sitting there. Maybe the, actually, I wonder if the Skoda comes around the bend and hits him. What kind of reaction time is that? Mind you, you're doing, was that 100, like pushing 110 in a 70 zone? You didn't hit the brakes until you were actually passing him. Hold on, we'll go back here. Ben, the Scout Pro tip. Oh, yeah. Reaction time is literally the reaction time of a sloth. Now, he wouldn't be still there. He would have moved on. Surely. Yeah, the big truck's moved on. So his reaction time was poor. 70 zone. He's doing almost 110. He's doing 40 over the speed limit. Just benefit of lack of taste. I mean, if he had have been doing the speed limit, right, and reacted accordingly, collision wouldn't have happened. You need to be going at a speed that allows you to brake and stop in time, you know, if an emergency happens. What are you doing? None of that. No. Bad. Next report. Hamburg. What is happening here? Speed this up, but like, what are we doing here? It's blocking. They're not really blocking at the moment. Oh, really? Really? Come on, guys. That's probably going to be it. Yeah. Alright. I'll check his chat history as well. We go back to normal speed. Honestly, collision was a bit desync. Bit of desync. Yeah, German. Is German. Collision was desync. In a way, I believe. Is it? Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it's a small collision. Barely any damage would be done. I'd probably go with a kick. Eel Hamburg. This is where the Germans hang out. They love it here. Let's go speak to Germans. The slowest crash ever. Absolutely. No ban? There was no ban for them. Very small collision. German? German? Yeah, and I'm assuming the people without flags on their trucks are Germans. German. Oh, Turkish flags. Yep, German. Actually a pretty popular place. You know, you get these smaller popular places outside of CD Road, and it's actually nice seeing them. Yep, 5 days. We've been waiting 5 days for it so far. And we're gonna be waiting longer. Oh, mate, flipped. Good job. 10 points. Too long. Whenever someone tells me that we've been waiting too long for an update, I like to remind them of the big 1.37 update. Yeah, 2020. Where we had to wait 6 weeks for an update. Yes, 6 weeks. It was the sound engine update. Oh, little bump there. That's probably what he's been reported for. Yeah, that one. Oh, fun. COVID times as well. That's why I think everyone remembers it. Well, everyone that played around that time would remember it. Another really light collision. Like, guys, come on. I'm not going to be banning people for light collisions. Kicks are enough for the really light collisions. Very little amount of damage would have been done there. If any damage was done at all. At this point, it's just... Wait, is Crew doing any reports? No. It's just me and Viking doing reports at the moment. We're keeping the reports down below 100. Are you right there, Skoda? I mean, is he right? He's like hogging... Why was he hogging both lanes there? Like, he's just driving right in the center of 2 lanes. Like, right on the center line. Logan, thank you for the follow. At least browser sources are working. Don't know why they weren't working before. Then they'll stop working again eventually. Really? Really, we're doing this? Wow. And even though he's moved on, you're still going to report him. I'm not going to ban him. So... let's go back and go to normal speed. This? Why? Does he think he has the right to like try and stop people from overtaking him? If I honestly, I'd probably kick him if I saw him doing this, because this is just causing issues with traffic here. Yeah, I was walking 5 seconds of walking, really. He'd probably use the excuse of, oh, I got a heavy load, I got a big wide load, I got to use both lanes. No, you don't. No, you don't. It's not wide. It's just long. Yee boy. Gotta block. I gotta use both lanes. I'm so big. Are there 2 reports for our suspect here? Because that means that... How does this work? So that light green report there means that the player I have selected has a report against him. But he's the suspect of this report. How does that work? I wonder if they sent them in at the exact same time, because they're like right next to each other. Like perfectly right at the same time. That is millions to one. Quite literally millions to one. I'm curious. I'm wanting to claim that report. Because that's yeah, good odds. How am I doing? But the roads are clear? They're actually pretty clear at the moment. No, you can't. You still can't change. You still can't make other reports if someone's been reported. Ooh, there's that. That's probably what he's been reported for. I'm guessing it's going to be the same situation. It's not the worst case I've ever seen. I'll be honest there. There is a violation here. I'm going to say that. But honestly, I think I'd be more leaning towards a kick for him on that case. Now, I want to check a few things. So I'm going to head out of streamer mode, so just bear with me for a second here. You know, I've actually just rewatched that. I think we are going to go banned for the van. Watching it from a different perspective, I can see that the other player did move to the right to avoid a collision. So, we'll go for a ban on that. I might do that quickly. I'll show you guys me doing that though. We'll re-enable streamer mode. back to here. So not banning this guy, the prime driver. Taking. But watching from the perspective of this guy, we can see he moves over to avoid a collision. That I didn't see before. So it's a good thing that I watched from that perspective. What happened to the other report? It's still there. It's still there. I was actually going to claim it. I wanted to actually see, like, is it by the same person or is it by someone else? That's what I was going to see. Anyway, ban's been issued on him. I just want to show you guys. So I'll go back to this screen. I'm going to head our stream mode again. Hello, DJ Cobra. Yeah, I love overtaking on a bend. Alright. Yes. It is. It is by two different people. I can't show you the names of the people that made the reports, of course. But it's by two different people reported him, and it's of the exact same situation. What are the odds? Absolutely insane odds there. Wow. So as you can see, I've gone and claimed. I just wanted to see. But yeah, that's the other report. Some crazy odds there. Anyway, we're going to go next report. So they must have reported him at the exact same time. The exact same time. It is actually quite impressive for players to do that. We got another one, like that's pretty much the exact same case, but though that... Oh, I was trying to select that van. Give me van. Give me the van. I want the van. Wait, hold on. Oh, no, there's already a report against him. No, he's not the suspect. I was thinking, oh, this is another case of that. No, he's not the suspect, so of course there's a report against him. He's driving like an idiot. Though he does speed up on him. I'll give him that. Good chance he probably could have made it back in safely if, you know, the other guy didn't speed up on him. So it's speeding up, not by a huge amount. Is he trying to get back in? Guys, can we not do that? You make the situation look worse than what it actually is. Shadow, hello. Welcome in. Alright, what about the guy behind? He went back in for that guy, okay. But you see what I mean? You on here? He's just speeding up to close that gap so he can't get back in. Don't do that. Just don't do that. What you're doing is forcing him to stay out into the oncoming lane while there's oncoming traffic. That's very dangerous. At least, you know, he didn't actually force him to stay out there and cause a collision, because then they would have been liable. Our suspect. We'll watch the suspect. So he was also, like, our suspect here is also one that was being overtaken by that white van. but he was also speeding up on them. Okay. Our suspect is a really good driver. Yeah, 110 through the rest stop. Great idea. What the hell was that? You have a question? Yes. You can you can ask question. The poor Prime, yeah. So this was an interesting one. So I think he was going to undertake, and he just stops him. But really, he wasn't beside him at that point. Honestly, liability's on him. Liability's on him. Because he wasn't beside the van at the time. The van probably predicted what it was going to happen. But the van was trying to stop it from happening before he actually went and did it. So it's not like he went and did it during the undertake. What is with the 1.58 version? It's just a new version that we're waiting for, and once that releases, all the players will be, the majority of the players will come back to TMP. But a decent chunk of the players are not on TMP at the moment because of 1.58, which is not supported. That's what's the big deal about it with me, at least. So we're going to put the liability on this guy. Because he knows what he was doing. The van, like, didn't push him off the road. The van, I guess we could say he was driving in his lane. Alright. Next. This is an interesting one. I don't think I've actually seen... we'll probably have seen a case like that before. But it's just, like, not common. Because really, what it's like is the van pulling over. The van's pulling over, and there's no one beside him, and the guy's just right up behind him, and he just couldn't stop in time, sort of thing. I don't know. Dual primes, no matching truck liveries. It's interesting, really. Interesting. Alright. This player here's just let it in. There's another player around that's probably reported him. Check chat history in case. But this is why the report system in game is so unreliable, because we're getting rubbish reports like this. Oh, I think we saw one earlier. I guess there's two of them now. I don't think he... oh, maybe he does. Yeah, I mean, it's better to be cautious than, you know, collide with someone. Unlike that Skoda we saw earlier. Alright. Around the bend. Ends up, apparently, according to a report, he goes onto the incorrect side of the road, maybe? Okay, it's one of these interesting ones. So because of the way the road's laid out, he's got the priority here. I mean, nothing really happened. But how wide was he actually trying to take that? Yeah, he was trying to take that unnecessarily wide as well. Like, there's no real reason to be doing that. Like, I know you got a long trailer, but you don't need to take it that wide. I've seen doubles take it a lot less wide than that, so... Oh, I don't think I need to punish anyone here. Not really any damage done. Nah, it was actually a pretty light tap, honestly. Yeah. Alright, so a report of some guy just sitting in traffic. Okay, great. Yeah, alright. So now he's in the right lane. He's most likely needing to be in that left lane, because, like, chances are he's wanting to go to CD Road. Mirrors? Our suspect's the victim. That's rare. Right? What are you doing? No, don't go through the red. That's probably what it's going to be reported for. But... You know, he actually didn't endanger anyone. I mean, I'd probably kick for it because, you know, you're going through a red in a busy area. But, no, I'm not going to ban him for it. And he's the victim of another incident back here. Yeah, if they get cut off by this guy. Just didn't even check. Didn't even check. Oh, I just accidentally made a long clip. Oh, it's fine. I meant to make a shorter clip. And then we got... I'll go back to our suspects for now. Now he's taking a big risk here. He is taking a big risk here. Reversing down the slip road. I'm just going to watch him. I'm just going to make sure that no one actually tries to go up the slip road while he's reversing down. If he endangers anyone, we'll issue a ban. If not, we'll leave it as a kickable violation. Which I think we're probably just going to be leaving it as a kickable one. Yeah. Fine. Alright, next. Sorry. He's done something then. Like, why else would he have apologized in the chat? He would have had to have done something. I'm seeing a lot of primes today. There's another one right there. Hauling a train, of course. I see that van over there, that purple van. He's stuck. He's stuck in that oncoming lane. Oh, the old Ivecos. Oh, they're the worst. Hey, those were the primes to before. Oh, I get tired now. Just knocked the mic. Right. Well, I can see why he's been reported. You see him there. You see him there. You wait that long to, like, even take any sort of action. Made pretty much no effort, really, to avoid that. It's generic hazard perception test clip? Yes, absolutely. Not the first time I've seen something like that. Guys, you need to make at least some sort of effort. If you see someone, like, in the oncoming lane, you don't just keep going, keep accelerating. You hit the brakes. Reckless driving? Why? Because the other guy couldn't brake in time? Well, chose not to brake, actually, I should say. Not necessarily. It all depends on what they did. And honestly, if the guy had have hit the brakes, I probably would have gone for a kick. It's not the worst case ever. He just hurt. Oh my god. Is someone just reporting everyone that goes through a red light here? Who's doing it? Red light doesn't mean ban. Majority of the time here it just means kick. Actually, hold on. Is someone... Is someone blocking? Because he was in the wrong lane. Yeah, I saw that. Well, does that mean that you just make no effort to avoid a collision? Oh, what are you doing? We got like about 1,000 trucks back there, backed up, and you're all doing this rubbish. Let's sort it out. No, not necessarily. Like... Vans, what are you doing? What are you doing? Jeez, you're coming through there quick. Oh my... Great job there. 10 points. Now you're going back to Calais. I don't know. Vans probably just... Yeah, couldn't stop in time. Better them doing that than rear-ending them. But this is a bit strange. Yeah, please get out of the junction. Please be a bit more careful. Come on. The case looks like... I was just reading the messages there. Oh, it probably was. Anyway. With that previous case, do I actually have a report open? Probably do. It does look a lot worse than what it actually is. Oh, of course they are. It looks a lot worse than what it... yeah, he's moved. Okay. Looks a lot worse than what it actually is because the guy didn't hit the brakes. But the reason why I went for a ban on the guy that was in the correct lane is because he had made absolutely no effort. Yes, the guy was in the wrong lane. That's a given. But the violation in itself would have been minor. He wasn't continuously driving in the wrong lane. He entered the road and ended up in the wrong lane. At least that's what I saw. I might be wrong, but we're not in the report and we can't review it again. Either way, I am going to see the clip after stream because I have the evidence clip. So I'll be able to check it after stream. But entering the road incorrectly isn't always going to lead to a ban. Now, this should be sorted. I hope. I do have a report active, so we'll go do this. And here's Nightbot sending all the messages again. I'm going to... Was that the report I was just doing? Was it, actually? Oh, I didn't actually delete it. It is. Because, yeah, we got to see all this. Just delete and go next report. Really? You spawned on the wrong side of the road. I mean, I can see that happening. I've seen it. How the hell would you even get a ban for that? Did you, like... So you started your truck, you didn't move at all, you were just sitting there. I mean, I'm not going to say it didn't happen because I know unjustified bans do happen sometimes. But as I said earlier in the stream, if I was just watching what the hell this guy was doing. That was crazy. Yeah, we have the appeal system and the feedback system for cases like that. But always go to the appeal system first. If the appeal, obviously is unsatisfactory, you can always go to the feedback system. And the feedback system can result in an unban. Bro, it was all over the place, absolutely. There's a bit of lag there, but that collision would have happened anyway. Absolute idiotic driving. Making reckless driving collisions. There we go. Done. That one was just an easy report. Actually, I should probably check the chat history. What the hell? In live, yes. What? Right. Oh, Skirter theme song. It didn't move. Was waiting for a truck to go around me. Oh, for blocking. Okay, there's a little bit of justification for that. You know, the reasoning's correct. I wouldn't go that far, though. Honestly, there are some really harsh admins out there. Anyway, we're running 5:30 now. Oh, we're like 40 seconds away from 2 hours. So we are going to end here. We'll look for someone to raid on Twitch, but we'll be saying goodbye to YouTube now because obviously can't raid out on YouTube. So goodbye, YouTube. I'll be turning you guys off in just a second, and we'll be raiding out on Twitch. Next stream should be Thursday. I haven't got a stream schedule set for next week, or not next week, actually this week. So this was just an out of the blue stream, more of a test stream, anything. Because I normally don't stream on Mondays, and there's a reason behind that. Anyway, so I will say goodbye to YouTube, and we will see you guys next time. Just gonna have to really turn that off. All right. Dismiss. Close.